Yeah, I'm here with Mikey Garcia. This is your host, Eluid Vasquez Torres. You got a fight coming up next Saturday against Jonathan Barros on HBO. What can you tell us about your opponent?
Well, I've seen him in the past. I've seen his fights with Caballero. I saw his Salgado fight, and he's a tough fighter. He has experience. He's been a champion. He knows what it is to fight champions. He's definitely still in the game. He only has 3 losses, decision losses to, top champions, Gamboa, Caballero, and Salgado. So he definitely knows what he's doing in the ring, and he's going to be a tough opponent to get through, but we hope to get things done and come out with the win.
I am also hearing that if you get past Barros, which you're the favorite to do so, you will then maybe fight Orlando Salido in Puerto Rico for his WBO featherweight title. Can you comment on that?
Well, that's proposed. Nothing is set yet. I got to get through Barros first. I got to get through him, Jonathan Barros, before I get anybody else. But it is a proposed fight. There's some talk about maybe having a show in Puerto Rico. Lopez and Vasquez Jr. and then Salido and myself on the same show there in Puerto Rico. So it really doesn't matter where the fight takes place. If I'm fighting Salido, I got to be ready for Salido.
So that's something that you don't mind doing, fighting in Puerto Rico?
Oh no, that went there last March, and it was a very beautiful place. They welcomed me with open arms. People were very, very helpful and very respectful. Just supporting me as well. So it was a very nice place to be fighting in, and I don't mind going back there another time. It was perfect.
At your last fight that you had here in Puerto Rico, and after the fight, and I seen everybody was treating you with open arms, and that's how we like to receive everybody, including Mexican fighters, because here in Puerto Rico we don't like people want to say that we hate Mexican fighters, because that's not the case at all.
No, I know. There's always the rivalry between the Puerto Rico and Mexico, fights. But we give the best fights. Puerto Rico Mexicans give the best fights. And people appreciate that. But the people there in Puerto Rico welcomed me very, very, very well. They were very, very friendly with me. So it was a very good experience to be there and get the whole Puerto Rico people to back me up. So it was very nice.
I understand you defeated the current WBA Ring Magazine Junior welterweight champion Danny Garcia in the amateurs. When did that bout occur?
That was maybe in 2005, it was a Golden Glove tournament in 2005, I believe. We fought in Arkansas. It was a Golden Glove tournament in Arkansas, if I'm correct. I remember that fight very well. It was a very good fight, a very close fight. From what I remember, it was a very, very good fighter. Still is. And it was a very close fight. It was very good.
Now, both of you guys being young, I think both of you are 24 years old. How did he gain so much weight after? I mean, because now you're fighting at 126, he's fighting at 140. Do you think that he was shrinking to make his weight, or he just moved up in weight?
Well, when we fought, I was actually fighting at 132 pounds in the amateurs.
Okay.
So I was actually fighting a little heavier than I am now. I used to fight at 132 for the later part of my amateur career, just because the tournaments are week long and you have to make weight every single day. And we decided to fight at 132 and make it a little easier for me. But most of the guys I was fighting were bigger than me. They were taller and long, bigger reach than me. They might be coming down a little bit to make the 132-pound limit, and I was actually kind of moving up. When I decided to go pro, I came back down to featherweight, which is where I started my amateur career. He definitely started to grow more, and he's fighting at 140 pounds. He definitely got bigger. I stayed at a featherweight division.
You have a few fights above the featherweight limit. Is permanently moving up something in the not so distant future?
We're not thinking of moving up just yet. my last fight was at 128 pounds. It was kind of like a last-minute thing with Pastrana. This fight, we were going to do a featherweight, fight with Salido. He got injured. We're trying to find an opponent for me, to get another title shot or maybe defend my NABF title, NABO title, stay at the featherweight limit. But nobody really wanted to step up or take the fight. So Jonathan Barros comes in, but his last fight was at 130. He didn't want to come down to 126. He wanted to do a 130-pound fight. We asked, if he would come down a little bit, and we agreed on 129 pounds. So I'll be fighting at 129 pounds this fight with Barros. But I'm not moving up just yet. I gotta make something at the featherweight division. I gotta win the title. I gotta defend the title. I have to make a name for myself in the featherweight division before I move up. I'm still comfortable at the weight. I don't have any problems making weight, so I don't think I'm gonna be moving up just yet.
Yo, DJ, are you done mixing yet?
Your DJ has only just begun.